This is quite a lovely view from up on these shoulders. Abrams, are you focusing on holding me or that tome of yours? You, sir, are an impressively large man. A strong man, a strong urn. What more does this city need? Onward! We make quite the pair, don't we? A brilliant brute, a cultured civil servant. Yes, what mysteries couldn't we solve? Look at me, brushing shoulders with royalty. Well, at the very least, I know you take your tasks seriously. So, how are you liking your time in New York? I've never been to North Ixia, but I hear it's a fascinating place. I can only imagine the pressure of success you must feel. Can you imagine how embarrassing it would be if you failed in such a rudimentary task as delivering me? I mean, what would your father say? Your form factor really makes me wonder if you intend to carry me or punch me to the destination. Ah, just look at us. Two animated objects living a life of duty and adventure. You are much gentler of a carrier than I was expecting, sir. My thanks. But do hurry a little. You know, if you don't mind sharing your insides with discarded soul detritus, you'd make an amazing civil servant. If you don't mind me saying so, your craftsmanship is exquisite. Try not to mess this up, William. So, William, I see you've really gotten your life together since we last talked. Just try not to break me. William, can you please just drop me off and I can pretend I never saw you? So, are you going to actually see this job through, or are you going to quit like you always do? If that feline uses me as a litter box, I will haunt you. For the record, I am under no obligation to report who delivered me until the end of the day. What made you leave the Baxter Society? It was management, wasn't it? I know who you are. But don't worry, I won't say anything because I want to remain in one piece. Careful, careful, please! That thing may have 9 lives, but yours truly does not. Well, look who decided to make their way over from Coney. Please don't drop me when you're doing your little aerialist act. A unicorn in Manhattan. I truly have seen everything. I'm not trying to be rude, but do unicorns sleep in beds or stables? Or neither, and you find a nice glade to lay your head down at night. My dear, you are moving with purpose and grace, and I appreciate your deft hand. How nice to be with a man who takes pride in his work. Now, this man right here understands the importance of quality service. I really feel like I'm getting a white glove experience. I will be sure to pass my praise on to Baroness Management. You, sir, are more than a gentleman. You are a treasure, and I am honored to be in your care. I don't want to be caught up in vampire squabbles. Does Simon know you're here? Because I don't want the municipal coven to get in trouble with the Viscount. Oh, and if you could put your energy towards delivery as opposed to thrill killing, that would be much appreciated. I forgot how focused you can be, Drifter. Want me to whistle us a little tune while we run? Professor, if I may, how many souls can a singularity hold? I hate to disturb your contemplations, Professor, but perhaps we can hurry things along. My cousin is stationed at Columbia as an administrative shredder. Perhaps you've worked together? Professor, between us girls, is there a way you could take me to the Black Chateau? Professor, your jacket is stunning, and anyone who says otherwise is a Philistine. Young lady, aren't you a little young to be playing with lich hands? Oh God, is this another Blackmore Academy senior prank? I know I'm not your parents, but I don't think what you're doing is exactly safe. You're the girl who runs favors for the dead, yes? If so, know that your work is appreciated, and I salute you for your service. If you enjoy communing with spirits, imagine the satisfaction you'll feel when you deliver me to my proper destination. Are you sure you're up for a delivery run? You're not due for a knee replacement or anything? Are you sure your flying companion can't drop me off? Just thinking out loud. We really do need a better social safety net. You shouldn't be doing this kind of work at your age. I feel like neither of us have much time to waste. I will assume that you carrying a bow amidst a gunfight is not a sign of senility, but rather age conferring wisdom upon you. A wisdom that defies conventional understanding. It's about time the federal workforce was applied to local concerns. I used to know a censor with smoke like that. We lost touch after they took their vows, unfortunately. I know the OSIC has more important concerns than delivering me, but I won't tell if you don't. I feel safer already. Ah, a fellow patriot. Let us join forces for the good of the country. Oh, good. I'm being led around New York by a cowboy. Do be quick, Sheriff. It's not safe out here. Oh, dear. You're the sheriff that dealt with that ghastly business in Macomb, aren't you? I hate to take up the police's time like this, but I'm a rather important delivery. Sheriff, if I may be so bold, you have one of those cork boards with red strings connecting black and white photos, don't you? Yes, you must! The obsession radiates off you like a wave. How exciting! It's so nice to work with a professional. Ah, splendid! A partner who appreciates a well-brimmed lid. Well, aren't you the dapper individual? Try not to singe my decor. My usual craftsman is on vacation, and their apprentice tends to overuse filigree. Make way! Hot package coming through! How nice to spend time with a local celebrity. I just want to say, I'm a big fan. Ivy, whether flesh or stone, you are dazzling. It may not be Spanish Harlem, but I think these streets have their own kind of charm. Now you can be the savior of my weekly deadlines. You know, I bet I'd fit right inside that parka if you wanted. No? Just gonna leave me exposed out here? It's time for an exciting new expedition to the delivery spot nearby. It may not be the kind of adventure you're used to, but civil service is a rewarding and honorable profession. Mush, Kelvin, mush! Tell me, sir, of all the artifacts you've discovered in your journeys, how do I stack up? You can be honest. Oh dear, that ward of yours isn't going to hold much longer. Lady Geist, I just wanted to say that it is an absolute honor to be in your orbit, if only for a short while. Oh, how I do enjoy a bearer with class and grace. I am humbled to be carried by a woman of your caliber. The sooner you deliver me, the sooner you can tend to your ward. Oh, God, everyone's going to try to kill me now that I'm with you. And so I am transported by a modern-day Narcissus. Do try to avoid mirrors. I wish to actually reach my destination. Would it kill you to be a little more inconspicuous? Don't you dare take me to the bear pit. All right, you oaf, try not to get us both killed. Don't get any ideas of using me to run your refrigerator. I am a member of the Municipal Coven in good standing, and they will notice if I'm gone. I just want to throw this out there. Build me a car. This won't be the first time our civil bureaucracy has relied on outside contractors. Oh, I know you're dying to know how I work, but trust me when I say that breaking me comes with dire consequences. if I have to come home with grease stains and gunpowder burns again, there's going to be hell to pay. I can't believe I get to be carried by Mina. Ha! I don't care what people say. Your designs at Fashion Week were inspired. Mina, you are the future of fashion, and I'm not just saying that to give you confidence. The witches at the Municipal Coven will never believe that I bumped into you. If I could wear clothes, yours would be the only ones I would buy. Well, are you going to introduce me to your lovely friend or not? For the Municipal Coven. Look at you, double-fisting magical vessels without a care in the world. If you ever need advice cutting through bureaucratic red tape, look me up. You, sir, are a dedicated individual, and I am grateful to be transported by you. You know, for a giant mole, you are rather tender. I'm worth more to you delivered than fenced. Just please stay focused on the task at hand and don't break me while burrowing. I shan't be going in any tunnels with you two. I know there's two of you, but the job pays a flat rate. So, when are we starting a book club? I can't get a good look from back here, but it seems like you have excellent taste in literature. Look at you taking the hero's journey to heart. It's thrilling to see a bibliomancer work up close. The sooner you deliver me, the sooner you go back to your books. Oh my God, you had best not be stealing me. Unauthorized handling of civil soul disposal can go on your permanent record, so don't dally. Just so you are aware, one of your fellows tried abducting me once, and the Municipal Coven did not take kindly to it, so please be prompt in my delivery. How many pieces of antiquity have you held? I feel like I'm 6 degrees of separation from the Shroud of Turin. Now that I think about it, ending my sunset years inside a museum might be rather pleasant. You need to decide your priorities right now. Me or that case. I cannot be held responsible for anything that happens when placing one magical vessel inside another. Oh, good. It seems you already know how to transport valuable cargo. Jobs like these are a way to keep off the street and out of trouble. We can pick up the pace a little. It's not an hourly rate. Oh, God, where has that pillow been? How often do you wash that pillowcase? The way you're carrying it is far from sanitary. You're not narcoleptic, are you? Because I won't stand for you taking a nap while carrying me. It could be worse. At least your hands aren't sticky. This is fine. I love children. They're so responsible. It's good to see a parolee working off their debt to society. Rehabilitation works. Somehow, I get the feeling you weren't incarcerated for mail fraud. You may have made mistakes in the past, but everyone deserves a second chance. I imagine only a fool would try to stop you from delivering me. A small favor. Would it be too much to ask to not be an accessory to murder? How long do you spend on your hair? And how does it stay in place so well? You know what would really prove something to your friends in the Baxter Society? If you delivered me promptly. I'm expecting quality service out of the Baxter Society. The sooner you deliver me, the sooner you can go back to stabbing monsters. Or people, really. I don't particularly care so long as I'm dropped off first. We don't have time to dilly-dally, so if you could get this done with some alacrity, I'd appreciate it. I like your bourbon musk. It's potent, yet soothing. Please be careful with me. I'm delicate. Ah, a werewolf. Lovely. Your kind are known for their subtlety and grace. I'm sure I will be handled with great care. You seem like an intrepid woman. I'm sure you'll manage to deliver me without incident. Please, God, let me be delivered in one piece, for I am but a civil servant, and don't want to die while in the possession of a werewolf that may or may not be drunk. You try to pull a rabbit or a coin or a scarf out of me, the deal is off. I do appreciate you keeping your bickering to yourselves. I'm not picking a card or thinking of a number or doing anything that makes me a part of your act. Time to complete this delivery is swiftly disappearing. Let's hurry it up. Can we hurry the show along, please? There are few safer places to be than under a Venator's protection. I don't feel a burning desire to join you on the hunt, so if you could just drop me off, that would be wonderful. I don't suppose you could pick up the pace, Father? If you would be so kind, could we focus on efficiency as opposed to pageantry? I know it's a lot to ask, but if you could not run angry, that would be great. You have some of the most fascinating tattoos. Whoever made you really knew what they were doing. You, sir, have the torso of an Italian underwear model, but the heart of a poet. So I don't know if you can see it, but I think one of your stitches may be coming loose in the back. I know you don't have a fear of death, but I do. So if you could be careful, I would be eternally grateful. Madam, this is Manhattan. Wear shoes. Together we will soar to our destination on the proverbial winds of destiny. Don't take this the wrong way, but you really do give off homicidal energy. I have growing concerns that I am about to become party to a political assassination. You seem like an old soul, an extremely violent old soul. You seem like an old soul, an extremely violent old soul. You must be the emissary from the deep that I've heard people talking about. Well, aren't you a helpful pile of goo? The goo comes off easily, yes? You may be from out of town, but you're really stepping up to do your civic duty. Your commitment to helping others is noted. Don't you dare try to pawn me off. Wow, we really are reaching deep into the barrel for runners these days, aren't we? If I end up in some sort of back alley kidney exchange, I will rat you out immediately. Look, if I ever end up in prison, I will fold on you so fast. Vyper, do me a favor and deliver me. Get paid and stay out of my life forever. Alembics, retorts, files, uppity jars, the lot of them, if you ask me. So, Warden, I don't really know what to say about you. Thanks for taking a break from your unhealthy obsession to help out the city of New York. Would it kill you to look less dour? Sir, the city of New York gives its thanks. Trying to get on the city's good side, eh, Wraith? I appreciate the delivery, but don't think it's going to get you that gaming permit any faster. Would it kill you to hold me with your hands? They're just sitting there in your pockets. The quicker you drop me off, the quicker you get paid. Hey, while I have you here, what's the spread on the Knickerbockers game? So, what do you make of New York? You're not feeling particularly chatty, are you? You know, in America, it's kind of customary to exchange pleasantries to fill uncomfortable silences. You can give it a try if you'd like. I'm just going to close my eyes and pray for a swift delivery. If you could drop me off at your earliest convenience, it would be much appreciated.